Have we started recording?
Yeah, we've been recording for like
unbelievable.
I'm gonna start off like this. That way it's gonna be a surprise when I put it down. It's like a current going down.
All right.
Oh.
Yeah, that works.
He's licking my coconut water.
Surprise, motherfuckers. It's me, Big ol' C Daddy.
How many nicknames have you given yourself over the years?
Just one.
Just one?
Yeah.
Big
Right.
C Daddy?
C
Never
Daddy?
heard it.
You never heard it? I've told you. All right, let's go.
Go lay down. Go. Whenever you're ready.
Yeah, this is good.
Go lay down.
Are we ready?
Go lay down.
I want you to give it give it that sass, give it that sauce. So we
Ready?
need that C Daddy sauce. There you go.
Surprise, motherfucker.
That was funny.
That was enough.
You don't need to do it.
That was enough.
We already got it. We got it. Everyone knows who you are.
That was good.
Surprise. Big ol' C Daddy.
Wow.
Hey, I can't hear myself.
We are looking.
I'm not in the mic. I can't hear.
You're in the mic.
Yeah, we can hear you, bro.
You
No.
can hear you.
You guys hear this?
Yeah,
I don't. Do you hear this? Because I don't.
Oh, there it goes.
now
there it goes.
now
there
I
it goes.
do.
Is that better?
Yeah, now
Yeah.
I hear it. Thank you.
Sorry, that was actually.
You're not welcome.
All right. Whoa, those are some nice beads. You want to tell us about those?
There ain't no beats. Nah, I'm just playing.
All right. So C Pappy's in the house today. I'm
Big ol'
super
C
pumped to have
Daddy.
you.
Wait, what'd you call him?
I'm C Pappy.
No, that.
C Pappy?
C Pappy, C
That's
Pat
not
Jr.,
it.
whatever you want to call him. It's
CPAP machine, when you have
Yeah.
that condition where you can't sleep, you got to get a CPAP machine.
Is that really?
No, that's
I haven't
not-
heard of that.
that's
Is that
not
what it is? Is that what they're called?
What's that condition where you can't
Sleep apnea.
Sleep
Sleep
apnea?
apnea, you got to get a CPAP machine.
CPAP? I don't think that's what it's called.
It just fucking Caesar like floats in your room, kind of breathes some air in your
I
face,
actually
floats
sleep really
up.
good.
Sees the
I
tease.
sleep too much.
Do you?
damn.
Yeah, that's probably why I'm
What's too
handsome.
much? That's probably why you're handsome?
Yeah.
Like
I
too
sleep
much
like,
beauty
no
sleep?
lie, like 8 hours a day, and then I take a nap when I wake up, after I wake up.
Really? So you go,
He takes a nap when he wakes up after he wakes up.
so you go back to sleep.
Basically, yeah, I go back to
He's
sleep.
like, I wake up after 8 hours and I go back to sleep.
I wake up, and I'm like, all right, I got 8 hours, and then I go back to sleep. No, just,
Yeah, what do you do? Will she wake up, get out of bed, and do something, and then go back to bed?
no, I'm joking about that, but I take a nap after I'm up like a good solid 4 hours.
So you take like a morning or afternoon nap?
Yeah, like an afternoon nap.
How long is
Yeah.
it?
Like 20 minutes.
Do you set it a timer?
Yeah, of course. Yeah, because I don't want to go past 20 minutes.
Paul has a pretty.
I feel-
Paul has
I
a
feel like-
super intense sleep schedule. I don't know. Can you talk about your sleep schedule?
Oh, yeah.
Actually, we should compare.
Yeah, we should have focused a whole episode on Paul's sleep schedule.
Why? You
Why?
sleep a lot?
What is it like?
Oh, it's like from what I've read in text messages, it's absurd.
Paul sleeps 23 and a half hours a day and then fits in 10 activities in that
Yeah.
half hour. That's why he can't ever do anything.
What?
He either sleeps way too much or he doesn't sleep at all.
Yeah.
It's usually one of the
It's
other.
either 3 hours or 12 hours.
Yeah.
I like when Paul texts us and he goes, bro, get off my back. I've only slept 7 hours today.
Yeah,
8.
It was like 7.5 or 8. I
said
think it was like 8.
Oh, wait.
I've only slept 8.
Oh, it was 7.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Give me a break.
Yeah, 7's not enough.
It's plenty.
So
And in
what's
fact, it's
enough?
probably, it is enough. You know, your sleep, the amount of sleep you need changes by the age that you are. Like
Okay.
if you're like growing up, you
And
need 8 hours.
just the person, I think individual changes.
Yeah,
a
that's
little
true.
bit.
That's true.
You clearly need like 11 to 14 or something like
I
that.
need like a good 9.
Yeah, a good 9, a
Why?
solid 9.
Why do you need so much?
I don't know, because I get tired easily or something.
Oh, Caesar, do you drink wine at all?
Nah, I don't really drink.
Kyle, you drink wine?
Yeah. I like
Wine.
red wine over white. But
When
yeah.
you drink red wine, do you have a hard time sleeping?
It depends on how much I drink. If I drink a lot, no. I'll pass
So obviously,
out.
if you get
Yeah.
drunk, no.
Yeah.
But if you have like a glass, is it hard for you to fall asleep?
No, actually, it really.
So it doesn't matter
No.
then how much you drink.
I guess not.
Oh, that's so weird. Because I had some last night. Grace and I shared a bottle, and I couldn't sleep.
Oh well.
You didn't drink
maybe.
enough.
You
Well,
just
I was like buzzed, but I wasn't drunk. We only shared a bottle. It was like,
You know,
2
what?
glasses or
I've been
something?
drinking. I can't drink Stellas anymore. That used to be like my
Oh, that's
light-
funny.
my
I
go-to
like
light
Stella.
beer.
I used to like Stella.
I drink 2 Stellas, and I'm like, I want to pass out. I just want to fall asleep.
Because you're drunk, or
No, just because. No,
drunk.
2
Oh.
Stellas.
Too drunk.
I mean, it only takes me 2 beers, and I'm good to go.
Really?
Good to go
Like,
where?
well, but you probably drink what, a Lagunitas?
Good,
or
good to
something?
go where?
Good to go.
It's a metaphor. It's not. I'm not going anywhere.
Yeah, hey, Paul.
Good
Do you
to
remember
go.
the last?
I'm like lubed up.
You remember when I was like, because, you're good to go. We're talking about sex, and then he's like, "What do you mean good to go?
No.
What do you mean
Oh,
good
yeah.
to go?"
Biggest hypocrite.
No, listen. There's difference there. When you said good to go, I said, what does that mean? Like you're ready to get into
Oh,
intercourse,
so you wanted just a
or
little bit
do
of
you need to go on a
clarification.
foreplay? That's what I was asking. And in the episode, I clarified. So, what do you walk in the room with a heart on, or are you guys making out like, and she's getting you hard?
Yeah,
That's what my question was.
Okay.
Okay,
Alright.
so relax, guys. I
Okay.
know I'm a hypocrite, and I know when I'm hypocritical. So that wasn't one of the times just now.
So my friend watched
Your friend?
my friend Jay Reese. Shout out to Jay Reese.
Jay
Shout out
Reese.
to Jay
He's been
Reese.
watching.
Shout out Jay Reese. Don't know who
Jay
you are.
Reese. Shout out.
He's been watching all of our
Really?
podcast, and he's like, I don't know how you guys don't all just punch each other in the face.
We almost
every
do.
episode. Yeah, and he says but he was also saying that like CBD oil is like meant to relax you, but he said that we're like the perfect case study that it's
that's
complete
so
bullshit.
funny.
Because every time we took CBD oil, we were fucking at each other's
I
throats.
forgot to
Yeah.
bring it.
Wait,
It's okay.
wait,
Because
do we do it every episode?
well, not every episode, but every episode that we do it, we get in these huge heated
Oh,
debates.
that's so funny.
Oh, that's
Maybe it
funny.
relaxes us
Oh,
to,
yeah.
to a certain point where we want to be free, or like
Oh, yeah.
we hold no restrictions.
Yeah.
and we're just ourselves.
Maybe that's it.
Yeah.
Well,
And
you
then
guys are yourselves now.
yeah,
No?
yeah.
but if we took CBD oil, maybe we'd be more like comfortable. We'd be more mellow. So we.
Have you ever taken CBD oil?
No, I haven't.
What is CBD oil? I don't know
I
what
think
it is.
I don't expect like to feel anything.
I
from
thi-
it.
I honestly
and the guy
think-
next door, he was like, "It's bullshit. You don't feel anything."
I think it's fucking vegetable oil. I
think-
seriously think
Is
it's
it-
or olive oil.
Is the guy? What's the guy?
No.
Chinese? What is his accent?
No, I was just doing like a pompous guy. Like you don't feel anything.
Oh, okay.
Like, but it's supposed to be. You're not supposed to feel. It's supposed to be like an internal like anti-inflammation kind of thing.
I thought
okay.
that was supposed to relax
No,
you.
there's also like mood
Anti-inflammation. I don't. What?
Is Prince
I was
gonna
trying to
pee?
do it for like a mild high.
No, no.
He's funny,
There's
just
no
checking
highs
his
from it.
phone.
I told you that. That's why there's
But
no
I know-
THC.
I know, I said mild
It does
high.
have it does list mood and anxiety.
That's what
helps with.
I was. I don't
But
mean.
I don't think it actually does.
But why would it say that then?
You should start taking this
You
before
know,
your
you know,
audition.
like every
Cease.
herbal supplement, it's like helps with
Right.
mood. It's
Yeah,
like,
but it doesn't.
meh.
It doesn't
yeah.
feel like it, huh?
Yeah.
Maybe we're not taking enough.
Maybe we need to drink like we should like.
Maybe we should just like put it in needles, cook it, and then shoot it in our veins.
We should try that. Yeah. I mean, yeah.
Like in a spoon, and then just like do it on camera.
Yeah, that sounds
a
great.
spoon would be a good idea because you can lay it.
Cease, you need to try this CBD oil
Yeah, you
before,
need to shoot-
before an audition when tensions are high. Thank you,
I thought you
Prince,
guys
for
just said it doesn't
taking your
relax you.
water bottle.
Does it relax you or
Is
not?
that funny though? Paul said he wasn't gonna do that anymore, so Paul left his water over there, and look what he just did. He just grabbed it.
Well, a lot of times I can judge the future, but it didn't work.
Judge the
No,
future?
judge the future.
I tap into that extra sense where you know the future. Like
Give me an example of like where you predicted the future.
like sometimes when we're playing poker and I'm going for a straight and I need like
No, no, that's not.
I need a 2 on the
No.
on the river and I have like 3, 4, 5, 6 and I bet because I just know it's gonna be a 2 sometimes.
Sometimes
I feel
meaning-
like that was
meaning-
more of a
I just
probability.
know it's gonna be a 2 sometimes.
Meaning
No.
he's just guessing.
Yeah, you're just
He's
guessing. That was a
guessing.
probability.
Because I guess I'm gonna get.
Like if you were
Cease.
if you were to like if you were to like the future, what were you saying? You were
Like,
you
like,
could,
He
I
says
know-
he
I
says
know the
judge.
future.
He
You know
says
the future-
judge, but he means
no,
to
but if
see
you
the
could
future.
tell the future, it was like if you were playing poker and then you're like, yo guys, there's gonna be an earthquake, and then that happened. You know
Yeah.
what I'm saying? Like there's
Or-
a
no, no, no,
probability
no.
that you
Yeah.
can't get it
No,
straight.
or it would be before the cards even came out. He was like, I'm gonna
Yeah,
get it straight.
like oh, these are the
before
cards
you
that are
even
gonna
saw
come
your
out.
cards. When you have 4, if you have a 2, 3, 4, and then you're like, I need a 5.
Yeah.
I feel like I'm gonna get a 5. That's not.
There's
seeing
a 5 in the
future.
deck,
That's
so
that's
there
you
is a
hoping.
chance.
Yeah. That's just you taking a gamble.
Yeah, I don't know. Sometimes I feel like I know it's gonna happen
Yeah.
next.
Yeah.
I mean, I could be right.
you could. Oh yeah, here we go.
Well,
with the
yeah,
could.
of course. I think we all have that. It's called a gut feeling.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's the second brain is in your gut. There's serotonin
That's-
in your gut.
I did know about that. Can you explain it to me?
Did or didn't?
I did.
It's just
And you have to eat like complex carbs so that your GI tract can't break it down and it gets all the way to the end of it. So it feeds that bacteria back there. And if you don't feed that bacteria, then it starts eating at the mucus walls. Everyone's on their phone,
Oh, I'm sorry. I can't even. Like, what are you
No,
talking about right now?
This is
and
it.
then you get inflammation. Anti-inflammation.
Here we go with the inflammation thing
Inflammation
again.
is like the cause of
Inflammation.
everything, and anti-inflammation is so good. I take
Okay, why is,
turmeric supplement
why is everyone inflamed?
because they're not
they're
getting enough
constipated.
fiber, enough dietary carbs. I don't know. Yeah, because of these carbs in America, it's all simple carbs.
Kyle, is everything okay over there?
Sorry, no.
Well, I'm sure
Simple
it's
carbs.
relatively okay.
Simple carbs.
So you know what I also learned today? If
What's
the
that?
speed of light is always the same.
Yeah, it's of course.
What did you think it fluctuated? Paul?
Did you think it fluctuated?
I would not be on
That
my
is- that
phone
is-
if my
yeah, I know
girlfriend
you're
wasn't
upset with Kyle
in the
with
hot.
his reaction.
Because he
No,
knows
But
everything.
that's a stupid question.
What?
Or
Did,
stupid
did you
statement.
think it like fluctuated or what?
Yeah, compared to how
Like, depending
fast
on-
you're
depending on
going.
the mood,
Compared to
it's
how
different.
fast you're going.
What do you mean?
If you're on a train and you pass a tree, you're going fast compared to the tree, right?
No.
Yeah, because the tree.
No. The tree's not moving.
Yeah, the tree's not moving, so of course you're going fast.
You're going fast compared to the tree.
No. You can't compare the two. The tree's not moving, so you can't compare the two.
You can see how fast you're going by judging yourself to the tree.
Oh, see how fast you're going. Yeah.
Yeah.
Like you can see how
tell if
fast
you're
you
going
get to the
fast
tree,
or slow.
or how
Yeah,
much
but
time
if
it
there's-
takes to get there.
if there's
Yeah.
a bunch of windows on the plane, you can't see outside, and you're just looking at like a person that's standing next to you. You can't judge how fast you're going compared to them because they're going the same speed as you.
I'm so sorry, guys. That was
Actually, it
that was
doesn't
a
really-
family emergency
It's
that I
alright.
just
Are
had
you
to
hearing
attend
this?
to.
Are you hearing what Paul's
I did. Yes.
I don't really want.
He can hear
I
you,
don't
so
know.
go finish what you're saying.
So you're talking about light speed. Go again. Go. Can you tell me that again?
Start from the
It's like
beginning.
you know how fast you're
Take
going.
it from the top.
You know how fast you're going, only relative to comparing it to something else.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay. Oh, you're
Your
saying
point being?
what is your point?
His first statement was that.
But no matter how fast you're going, light's always the same speed. You can never catch up to it. It's always going the same speed.
Well, no. If you're
Well, you can catch up to it
you can
if you're
catch up
faster
if you're
than it.
traveling
What's
with the
faster
speed
than
of
speeding
light.
light?
Nothing.
What I'm saying is
But
you
maybe
can't.
it's maybe something will be.
And that's why you can't go faster than the speed of light because you can't catch up to it because it's always going the same speed. No matter how fast you go, it's always going the same
Well, I mean,
speed.
if you're traveling with the speed of light and you're like holding a light like this, then it's going to be going like would light just turn into like a glob?
Like, yeah, you
I
can
mean,
move
like-
faster than light. I mean,
Okay.
the possibility at some point of something being faster than the speed of light is possible. Right?
No.
Why?
No, and that's why because you can't. It's always the same speed relative to you.
Why?
Because then if you start to catch up to it, then time slows.
What
down.
about that joke? What about
catch
that
up to
joke
the time
that
slows down, like in Interstellar.
Muhammad Ali used to say, or
Say
like not a
that
joke,
again.
but it was like a thing he used to say. He used to
said
get out
that
of bed,
he'd get out
shut
of
the
bed. No, he would turn off the light and he would be in bed before the light would turn off.
yeah. He would shut the
Something
light
like
switch off and hop and be back in bed before the light went off.
that. Yeah.
So like, there's a possibility at some point that something could be faster than the speed of light. Is that not possible?
Well,
I don't
this is
think
what
so.
this is what
Yeah,
the,
I think so.
Why not?
We've
Because
gone to
they
No.
measured light its speed. Like
Right.
they measured it as
Because
certain
as
speed.
you approach it, then time slows down.
Wait, have they measured the speed of
light? Yeah.
I'm sure.
Okay, so if you're able to measure it and to say
It's going this fast.
it's this
then-
fast, then we just got to figure out how to get something faster, right?
But I think the reason is that we kind of I'm not trying to be I'm like we
What the
are
fuck was that?
we like our atoms like I think what they're trying to say is that we are like light reflection. So like how do you it would be like almost like we would like molecularly break down. I am making all of this up.
Are you?
Yeah.
What
But no,
about
but let me read
the character of the Flash?
But I was going to tell you, the Big Bang. This is according to the Big
yeah,
Thing.
you're right. Well, I forgot about him.
The superhero of the Flash.
The Flash.
Like he moves fast as speed of light, doesn't
Yeah,
he?
yeah,
Yeah, he's
you're
a
right. I
fictional
forgot.
character.
Yeah,
Yeah,
what,
Yeah,
were,
but-
what were you thinking, Paul?
But maybe at some point something can be as fast as I don't understand why we can't.
It says
Yeah,
the
I
Big
know, I
Bang
don't-
itself expanded much faster than the speed of light, but this only means that nothing can go faster than light. Since nothing is just empty space or a vacuum, it can expand faster than light speed, since no material object is breaking the light barrier.
Oh, and you know what the thing is? We have to
That's from the
understand
Big Thing, yeah.
is when you say light, like what is that?
Exactly. Is light a
Yeah,
photon?
I know.
I
Is it
kept
a
thinking-
photon or is it a wave?
Yeah, because I kept thinking like a flashlight or like a light switch, but like that's not light. That's like
Yeah.
an action of doing something else.
It says
I know.
to get light. So like physical.
I'm
like,
sorry, a
light-
photon is light. It says a photon has zero rest mass and always moves at the speed of light within a vacuum. Like all elementary particles, photons are currently best explained with the quantum mechanics and exhibit wave part. I'm reading things that I literally I don't know.
So are you guys telling me the Flash is not even possible? Like the character's completely made
I
up?
don't know. I don't
course
think
he is.
so because
But like it's never gonna be possible.
I think yeah
Because if you went that fast, it would all be dark. Nothing would be.
Probably, yeah.
You couldn't see anything.
Yeah, you're going so
I'm telling
fast.
you, when you just
Well,
like
I think what would happen was the time would slow down for him, so he wouldn't age, like in Interstellar. That's what that is.
Have you seen that movie?
yeah.
No, that's different.
Did you like it?
Oh,
Yeah.
amazing! I've seen it probably like 10 times.
Yeah. Yeah, I like that.
Did it get
That's
better?
different. I don't know what
got-
I'm talking about, for the record.
It got I noticed more things. I wouldn't say it got better, but it stayed how
Can
good
you
it was.
imagine? Okay, really put yourself in that space of being like looking like it's like the loneliness of space is so fucking
Fast.
Yeah.
like
It's crazy.
cold,
Like
man.
that movie, The
It's-
Martian?
It's fucking like, think about how lonely that is. I mean, he's up like, especially getting caught in some dimensional rift, whatever the fuck that was.
We should talk about that
Yeah.
scene
Yeah, when he's like staring
when
out.
he's in the whatever that dimension is,
Like the
and
fifth?
he's like jumping down like at different times and moving up and left,
Yeah.
and he can see himself and talking. How you see it? Okay, so how he's like, what is that? What is that? And did anybody understand if that was made by humans or was that supposed to be like?
So, well, I guess
a
that's
God
I
thing?
guess that's like, it becomes
And
observation. It becomes like, that's what I'm saying, like not God in the sense of like the man-made version of God, but it's like like say God is like a circuit board and we're just part of the circuit board and you just get caught in the circuit board type of thing. Like, that's fucking
So,
kind of weird, right?
God is a circuit board, meaning like
Meaning not
meaning
like
meaning it's a program basically.
not like, and not that like God is like some being or entity, but that God is the movement of particles. It's the movement of life. It's like it's life. You can't even explain it really. We're all a spark of it. It's not like you're not separated from it. You're like, it's like you're
Just
a
a
bacteria
working piece.
of the working piece. You're a particle of the working
In
piece.
that movie, do you think that Christopher Nolan was saying that was like a God made thing, that he was able to look at other like
I don't know. I think,
times and
I don't think so. I don't think it was like a. I don't think it was trying to be a. You mean like God, like religious
well,
type thing?
I said God because I mean that's the term you use, but like
like creation.
a creation
like, yeah.
or something other than man made, other than a human making that,
Oh,
where you can go in different
like
times.
intelligent design type of
Yeah.
thing. Yeah.
Paul, what do you think?
I didn't think that's what he meant by it.
What do you
I
think he was-
He just slipped into the fifth dimension somehow, and then.
But the fifth dimension, how did it get there?
God created.
Well, that's what I'm saying. Was it God? Well, in the movie, that's what I'm saying. In the movie, was he portraying that as a God thing, or not?
I don't know. What do you think, Caesar?
Yeah, I don't know.
Do you know what creeps
I don't
me
know. What
out?
do you think,
Okay,
Paul?
I kind of want to. I'm going to interject something here.
Interject.
I found this
We should
YouTube
talk
channel.
about it.
Hold on.
Hold on,
yeah.
let him finish.
Oh, yeah.
I found a YouTube
Sorry.
channel that it would imagine like if I were to just be sucked out of my body and just my consciousness would be observing everything, right?
Right.
Do you know
This
what I
is-
just thought of? Sorry.
Oh,
Sorry,
okay.
go ahead.
This is what I feel like life would sound like if you're observing. It's.
Are you gonna play it?
Yeah, it's this YouTube channel called Global Worldwide. Have
Wait,
you heard of
wait.
this?
So
No.
what-
Wait. So he said if you were to be if your consciousness was
Is to
somehow
be
sucked out of your body.
and I was viewing everything at the same time, and you're looking at Earth and you're seeing how significant and insignificant it all is, all at the same time. This is what I feel like it would sound like. And so there's just so anyone knows there's a YouTube channel called Global Worldwide. They upload a video like once every like 40 minutes.
Oh, yeah, you told me about this.
And
They've been doing it
don't-
forever, right? Or a
Yeah,
long time?
and it's just insane. It's just and they don't make any sense. The descriptions don't make any sense. No one. I don't know if anyone knows. If anyone does know, leave it in the comments. But anyone knows where it comes from. These are the type of
That would
videos
be
of it.
cool to find out who's doing this.
It's like this type of shit. But
I've never heard about this.
this is
It sounds
this is
cool,
what I.
huh?
Yeah.
Bicycle feedback like a pyramid.
Like a pure mansion.
It's just weird stuff like this constantly. Like if you go. It's just 30 seconds, so I need to let it play out so
That's
I can put it
fine.
on there.
This sounds like one of those things that someone played a record backwards.
Yeah,
Yeah.
like the
Like
Beatles.
this, like that's a song that we probably
Like
know.
yeah,
And
But
this is
he
big.
just played it backwards.
yeah.
like this shit. It is just so
They do an episode every
Like-
40
like-
minutes,
every 40 minutes. But
and they don't have a lot of views.
Yeah,
No,
because they're
one
being
view.
uploaded right now.
it's random
This
stuff
one's
like
called
this.
Model's Delight.
So what's the point of this?
one view?
What if, yeah,
Yeah.
So you're
it
the
just got
second
uploaded.
person watching this?
Probably.
Isn't that weird?
But what if, I think what this is supposed to be is like life. It's meaningless.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Well,
Like these videos don't make any sense. So it's sort of like we
Wait.
get,
I don't even know where they get this stuff.
do you actually think that life is meaningless?
yeah, it doesn't have like an end result. You just sort of like live life. There's no like,
It also depends on what your definition of meaningless is.
Well, but you
Like
so
there-
you said meaningless, meaning so there's no point to any of this.
yes, but I'm saying like in the sense that like you don't want to just not do anything. Do you know what I'm saying? Like you don't want to. It's meaningless, so I'm just gonna sit in my room all day. That's not what I mean. I'm saying like it's got to be sort of like natural. Like you don't have to try to.
But when you say meaningless or pointless, you can do whatever you want with that. Like if I tell you life is meaningless, or we all agree that life is pointless and meaningless, that just means you can do whatever you want now.
Yeah.
Like if you want to sit, if you want to sit,
do whatever you want.
If you
it
want to
doesn't
sit,
matter. It doesn't matter what you do.
yeah. So if you want to sit in your room on the couch and literally do nothing but eat, shit, and sleep,
which a lot of people do, but
yeah, then essentially, so what? Because it's meaningless anyway.
yeah, but I feel like the only difference with that is that the person that is doing that unconsciously, then it's pointless. But the person that is doing it consciously, then it makes sense. Do you know what I'm saying?
Nice. Yeah. That
You
makes
know what
Oh,
I'm saying?
okay.
Like if
So
the-
someone who's doing it intentionally
Yeah.
because they know life is meaningless and that's what they
Yeah,
want
that's
to
what
do.
they want.
Then
There's a
it's
difference.
okay.
Yes.
But if they're just doing it and being like, I don't know what I'm
they
gonna
don't.
do.
Then they don't know they're doing it. Sort of like they're just in a cycle and they're not aware of it. They're just kind of like in a hamster wheel.
What made you come to this realization that life is meaningless, or pointless?
Just in my everyday life, you know how like you get caught up on your shit, like you're like, oh, you really want something, and then you don't get it, and then like a week later, but it takes you a week to realize that, yo, that shit didn't even matter. Do you know what I'm saying? It's
Yeah.
like I'm good. Like I didn't need that to be wherever I was gonna be if I got that. It didn't make any sense.
But you never-
So,
you-
but it took me a long time to realize where like, yo, I don't need that. I'm fine where I'm at right now. I didn't need the
Yeah.
But
whatever that
you
was.
never thought about that maybe there was a point to you not getting that? Like maybe
There was no point. That's
but,
the point.
No. But maybe that it was set up for you to want it and then for you to
Yeah,
fail and not
absolutely.
get it.
Well, I don't know about the last part, but yeah, there was a point where a time where I felt like I wanted it and I needed it, but then it took its course. It's just what it was. It was what it was. Like I wanted it, and then it just kind of went, just like the time goes. You know what I'm saying? Like it just kind of went.
So are you religious?
Yeah.
You are religious.
Yeah,
So you believe in God?
Yeah. I feel like I have a connection with them, just like I have a connection with you guys. It's not necessarily like a person.
You one of those people that think that the dinosaurs didn't exist?
He is.
No, what I was
You
talking.
are.
No,
I don't want to jump into that right now because I want to stay with the religion thing. How can you be religious and believe in God, but then say that your life is meaningless or pointless?
I mean, in
So
the
when,
sense
so when you
where
say God, then your God has no plan for you.
to do what you want, what you please, what makes you happy. But you have to be aware of it though. Like
What's God doing then?
not like God was like, I'm gonna
What the
make.
fuck has God been doing then? What's he doing with all this time?
What's he doing with all this time?
God's
Or
bored as
she?
fuck.
Yeah, if he's like,
God
if there's
is
no,
you.
if there's
you
no,
are God. So
I
is
know
he,
that.
I'm God.
It's
We're all
good.
God.
That's what I'm saying. The spark of the circuit board. We're all functioning, intertwining
so you,
together.
yeah, so you don't think that God is like one individual or one being.
No.
You think it's like a spirit or like a energy.
I think
that
it's
we all
like-
share.
Yeah, it's like everyone.
Oh, okay.
Everyone's like their own God.
What do your parents think about that? Because I know you come from
I
a
don't know.
religious
They
family.
don't. They don't.
Are they Catholic?
Yeah, they are.
So would they like? Wanna,
It's weird because,
would they want to
like,
like put you
when
on
we
the
were
cross
kids-
and light you on fire for thinking like that?
Nah, they're very cool. If like whatever. No, it's weird because I feel like when I was a kid, we would go to church like all the time, and then
Yeah.
when we got older, like they stopped going. I don't know if they were going because they wanted us to go, but at the time we didn't even care. We would just go because we knew that at the end of the church we would go to this pizza place.
Oh,
So
nice.
that's the only reason like I know I wanted to go.
If
But
you
then-
get
I
pizza
think-
afterwards?
I
Get
think
pizza
that-
afterwards.
I went to a Mexican church one time and we got pizza afterwards too.
Yeah, so I don't know if
Are
it's
those-
like
are
a
those-
thing.
I think it's a Mexican
it's
church
a Mexican thing.
I
Mexican
mean, they
church
had
thing?
pizza. Obviously, they have other.
You guys
food.
went to pizza place though. It wasn't a.
Well, they had pizza and other foods there
Oh,
at
oh.
the church.
That's
thing.
funny.
But they don't do that at the churches I used
Did
to
you go to church when you were young, Paul?
Yeah, like a little bit, like for the holidays and stuff, like Easter.
The holiday, Easter and like
Christmas?
Christmas.
Yeah.
Those are the only.
Wait, those are
two.
the only two times you actually went?
Yeah, it was never
But
like
you
a
don't
Sunday
need to go
thing.
to church to believe in God, though. Do you know what I mean?
Oh.
Like,
No, I'm just curious if his parents were trying to like, because it sounds like your parents, as much as they didn't like, they took you there to set you guys up for the future of going.
Yeah.
I'm curious if Paul's family did the same.
Did they?
Like if they took you when you guys were young to try to like cement you into this path of being religious and wanting to believe in God and all that.
I don't know. I think my mom brought me a little bit. My dad didn't care either way. He never went.
What about you, Kyle?
No, we never really went to church per se, but we like being a spiritual family, we were pretty spiritual. We didn't really fall into any particular religion. Like the Catholics seem to be very much Catholic, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And we would be considered a Christian household, meaning like, we didn't.
When
really
you say
go to
spirit, when you say spiritually,
Meaning-
like when you guys talked about God and stuff like that, but you never
but we never
place.
we never were the family to believe that you had to go to a certain place to reap the benefits of spirituality or believing in a higher force beyond yourself. But I want to say is that like religion always gets a really bad rap, but I think that
Do you think that's good reason for that?
well, I think that well, here's the thing.
Yeah, there's good reason for that.
But I was going to say is that I think it's essential to any living development that's evolving, because I think that without religion, in the more primitive states of humanity, you would have absolute chaos filled with nihilists and every type of person. So it's an integral building block of evolution.
What's nihilist mean again? Sorry.
It's like someone who just like wants kind of like doesn't care if the world burns, like wants to kind of watch it burn, doesn't care, like doesn't either way. Doesn't
Did he
matter.
call us nihilists before? That's why I was like trying to think. What did I?
I've heard
Yeah,
that
it's like a
before.
philosophy that it's meaningless.
Yeah,
But I
he
think-
called Paul and I nihilist.
I probably
Didn't
did.
you?
Yeah, I
Yeah,
probably did. So
They don't know at home.
I agree with that. With the idea that before we were like civilized, before we had any form of structure, like religion helped people kind
There
of
was
be
a
like,
time and a place
oh,
for it.
yeah, like
But-
we need to like set up and organize and
But
think
like,
about the future and.
things that are like discussed in older religious texts should not be dismissed, because they still hold moral value. They still hold value to live in a healthy
Like what?
society.
Yeah, because they still have
what?
those same morals, but I don't know
Yeah.
if we need the religious
Because-
text to
Yeah,
learn
like
our
what-
morals.
Because
anymore.
society, whatever you want to call it, can unthread itself
Society.
really quick. I feel like it can
Really? Without religion? No, this day and age, we need some.
Well, fine. If you want to take religion out of the mix, fine. But the idea of just live for the now, do whatever. There's no. It is like there's no like it can detangle. I don't know. I don't think it's that great if you just say like do whatever you want and have no honor
When
within
I said
yourself.
that, I meant in a positive way, though, not just go out and fucking kill people.
Just like
but there-
devolve
but
into
there-
your most animalistic form, and not.
But there is an
evolve
issue with
spiritually.
that. There is an issue with that when you say that it's meaningless and pointless, because every individual is going to take that how they want to take it.
right, that's
So, like,
yeah.
So
You're right.
maybe someone could be like, life is meaningless and pointless, so I think I'm gonna go kill someone.
Yeah, and that'll be their point of view on that. Sure.
Yeah, and then be like, I can do that because my life is pointless anyway, and that's what I feel comfortable doing.
But
like a serial killer will probably be like, that's what my purpose is. Like that's what I
But
feel like
in
doing.
our system, we have if the individual who thinks that has any preservation of life for themselves, they wouldn't do that in a structured society that says you can't do that.
Yeah. So
like,
that's funny.
What is your take on
Well, let me just address this really quick. So you still feel like we still need religion.
No, I don't think that if you want to abandon religion, okay, but if you want to abandon honor and morals, you don't
have to get rid of.
But-
Just because you're getting religion doesn't mean you have to get rid of.
You're right.
Morals.
No, you're right. But a lot of people.
Yeah,
but,
we don't need to learn our morals from religion anymore.
Yeah, that's what I'm
I
saying.
know, but in reaction to
Why?
that,
'Cause
you
now
find a
we're,
lot of
like,
people
we're smarter than back
abandoning
then?
that.
Yeah,
We
and,
evolve.
and we have
Well,
laws.
we under-
if someone's gonna kill
we
someone because it's
understand.
meaningless, they're gonna go to jail then.
in a civilized
So
society,
you're saying back then they didn't do that? I'm sure back then it was worse.
No,
If they did a crime like that, they would kill you.
right now, in a civilized society, everybody agrees to sets of rules, or like to people to govern, to set rules for everybody. Those are what the morals are based on. They're like,
Yeah.
hey, you won't kill this guy because it's that guy's right to live.
Right.
Everyone has their own right to live and do what they want, in some places.
As long as it doesn't harm anyone else.
As long as it doesn't harm anyone else. So you don't need religions to say, hey, don't rape that person and don't kill that person and don't steal from that person.
Because God's gonna be mad.
You don't need to say because God's gonna punish you and you're gonna live in hell for after you die forever.
Yeah,
you can just say because that's not right.
And you're
Because
gonna go to jail.
if you were to kill Paul, like Paul wants to live.
But I feel that it's deeper when you say it, when you tell them that it's against God's will.
It's different because you're using fear. That's why it's different.
Yeah.
Because you're using fear.
Not fear, it's more of a...
Well, the way
It's exactly what it is.
You're
It's
using fear. Fear is
It's fear.
No, because you're using fear for prison too. Like you're gonna go to jail. You're using fear there too.
I would like to see
It's
this
more
shift.
just like
soul,
a deeper
dude. You know what I'm
soul
saying?
kind of thing.
Yeah.
But it's still fear.
But I would
I
like to
get
see.
But he's saying, what's the reason for that being more strong like that?
Yeah, it's stronger because it
because
gets deeper.
they tell you you will spend eternity in hell.
That's what I'm saying. Instead of
It's different than you go and say you're gonna spend 20 years in prison.
Yeah.
That's
Oh,
different.
yeah, the punishments are worse. Oh yeah. That's
Yeah,
true.
like when you say if you do that, you're gonna spend eternity in hell.
Right.
That's different than saying, hey, if you kill that guy, you'll go to trial and go to court, and you might get convicted for 20 years in prison. You might, depending on your finances and your lawyer and all
you'll
that.
get out in
circumstances.
7.
Depending on if you're white.
I don't know what I have to. I don't know what I have to do.
I'm getting the
on-
fucking arm.
on planet Earth.
I'm getting the
to
arm.
Get you to talk into the mic.
You know what? I have an idea.
No, don't touch
No,
it.
your
No,
ideas are never good.
no.
Why not? I'll take it out and hold it.
Hold it like that. Then just.
Can I just take it out?
No.
because you can't. You
it's-
literally can't.
Yes, I can. It came
You
undone.
can.
You
but
literally can't.
You can. I'll tell you why you can't.
Okay.
What's
It's
wrong with-
because it's gonna make. You can hear all that
yeah,
kind of
yeah,
stuff.
yeah.
Hold on.
That's
Shh,
annoying.
try it again.
You can hear it. Come on.
I'm not gonna be juggling it with my
Knowing
fingers.
your little tiny hands, you can.
I don't have tiny hands.
You got little
These are
Trumpian hands.
huge. These are
Okay,
huge.
go like this for a second.
No.
Anyway, no, but
So apparently you still think we need religion, is what I was saying.
no, I would like to see not the abandonment of
Why?
spirituality. I would like to see the
But-
internalization of God, not because old religion, old texts always want to externalize God. Fear you're going to go to hell if you don't do this.
Yeah.
So I would
Yeah.
like to see it where it's you don't
it is
do
changing.
these certain
I feel like
things.
it's changing.
I think that probably karma.
The Bible? The
What?
Bible's changing?
the rules, like the religion.
The Bible hasn't changed?
I'm saying like
You're saying someone's going to rewrite the Bible?
not the Bible
Or the Quran?
I'm talking about the rules. Like I know like the Catholic Church now they're like it's cool if they use condoms. Back then it was like don't use condoms.
Yeah. And
Oh, yeah.
What
And
what
then
type of
they-
bullshit is that?
and
That's
they're married.
worse to
Oh,
me.
okay.
That's
They have changed
Is there no happy?
They have changed
There's no
it.
happy
Listen,
medium for
So
you.
they're being
Hold
more
on.
they're being more
listen,
open-minded.
and that's
Yeah.
that's to me that's worse.
How's that
I
worse?
hate
they're
that
getting,
more.
They're
because
adjusting
you,
to times, bro. Because back then it was
yeah,
different.
that shows me that it's insignificant. That it's actually pointless.
No, they're evolving.
Because there's someone else that can be like, oh, you know what? We'll just like skip over that part now. What the fuck does that mean? That means the whole document.
means they're-
This means this form you've had for so long. You said
Right.
is
Yeah.
it,
Uh-huh.
and now gradually you're gonna be like, oh, we'll just like let's just erase that one, and then like like times are changing. Like gay people like we'll let them get married. That just means the thing you've told everyone for so long was so important, but then some dude or some group will be like, no. We're like more progressive now. Like we'll change it.
Prince is the most curious dog.
I know because he doesn't know where he
Get
is.
Prince in the podcast. I want everyone to see Prince for a second. Come here, buddy.
Prince, come up here.
Come up
Up
here,
here,
Bubba.
up here, up at the table. Come
Come
here.
on. Come on. Should everyone see Prince for a second?
Come up here.
Come on, Bubba. Lift him up. What are
He
you?
does
Come up here. Come here.
You don't know how to handle your dog?
I don't want to like. He's fighting that. Look, he's fighting it. Look up here.
Oh.
Look. Can you
Oh, that's gonna be a nice zoom in
Yeah,
on Prince.
hey.
Say something.
see? Say to the camera. Roof.
That was Prince, guys.
Good boy, Prince.
Good boy, Prince.
Easy, buddy.
So Caesar, you asked my point, or my feelings to religion. I think we should completely. I don't know what it is. I feel like something happened to me when I was young.
Did you go to church as a
Maybe
kid?
I was molested by a priest or something. But
Those are a lot of
That's what
questions.
it
I have this
that would
like.
that would
I
explain.
have
a lot.
this huge vendetta, or like not vendetta, but this animosity against religion and church, and I don't understand why.
Can I have a theory? Can I try to
let's
diagnose
hear
it?
Yeah.
Okay, I think probably because most churches have this idea that they know they're not really empowering. I don't like church, dude. I think church sells.
You didn't have finish that line.
I think they have the motive where I think they have this moral authority over you. They'll tell you you're doing something wrong. Rather than empowering people, a lot of churches will like either guilt you or try to put fear into you into believing their way. I don't like that in religion.
I think I like facts, and when somebody can prove something to me, and when someone says like you can't do this because this, but then they have like no knowledge of to any of that, and they have like no way to back it up. They're just like because it is.
Faith, have faith.
Yeah, like I hate that.
No,
like
you're being
faith is like
sarcastic.
just believe. I like facts, and I like you to
Facts.
prove things to me and tell me they are for like
So
why
let
they
me
are.
ask you this: how come like when you're gonna turn the light on, like you don't question it, you kind of just have faith that it's gonna turn on? Do you know what I'm
What
saying?
light?
Like, the switch light, like stuff
What?
like that. You're talking about faith.
When I came in here and I turned that light on,
Yeah,
I don't have hope that it's gonna turn on. I expect it to turn on because we have electricity here. Because someone invented electricity.
Yeah, but I bet you can't explain how electricity works. But
No,
yeah,
but
you know it
no.
fucking works.
Let me finish. But someone can. Electrician can tell you how. Someone smarter than myself can explain to you how that works.
I'm talking about you. You can't explain how electricity works, but yeah, you believe
I know,
it
but
works.
I just told you. Someone
So we
smarter
have-
than me can explain why.
So,
Religion's
have you
not like
talked to
that.
anyone? Have you-
Christianity's not like that.
Have you talked to anyone?
Yes.
You need God, I can tell.
I have. They all say these things
I
and they
have.
don't have anything to back it up.
Well,
They just like say, well, God works in mysterious ways.
yeah,
That's not a real answer. That's not a real answer.
it's an answer.
Or saying just have faith. That's not a real answer. And
So
I, and,
what kind
and
of
I feel
proof
like
would
I
you
and
want?
I feel like
Like,
I have a
would you
little
want-
form of expertise in this circumstance because I bullshit my way out of things, and I know when someone gives me a real answer and when someone gives me a bullshit answer.
Yeah, but what if the
Okay.
whole point of God is that you have to believe in it? Like, what if
That's no type of
if-
God. That's no
if-
type of God that I want to be
if-
any part
if-
of.
If everything,
I already know what you're gonna say.
If everything about religion was like provable, if everything in the Bible was like provable and proven,
Yeah.
then it would be no fun. And
Oh,
hold
it's
on a
fun.
second.
The fun's the goal. So religion's fun's the goal. That's the goal.
It would take the faith out of it.
Yeah.
I'm on your side on the religion
anytime
thing.
someone says, "Hey, what if the whole point of this is so God just wants you to believe without proving Himself?" Then I go, "Then that's no God that I want to be buddies with. Then I don't want to have any part to do with Him." If He wants to set me up for a test
Oh,
and
yeah.
say, "Hey, I'm going to give you all this stuff and you have to believe it, just believe it, and then I'll reward you like when you die," it's like, no,
Yeah.
no thanks. I'll do my own thing.
You know, and you know
That's
what else?
nobody that I want to be friends
You know
with.
what else I hate? I'm playing devil's advocate, by the way. But you know what else I hate? When people say, "I believe in God because, like, just in case there is one."
Oh,
Like,
oh God.
So you're saying that God, there's an omnipotent God that knows everything,
Yeah.
and He doesn't know that you're pretending to like Him.
Yeah. Unbelievable.
I'm sure you guys have heard that.
What about
actually-
the different religions? How many fucking different religions are there?
Oh yeah,
Which one's right?
right. Yeah, it's like
And-
one of you guys is lying.
And just by the fact of where you're born and who you're born to and the country and state or the area that you're born into puts you into the religion that you're born into just by chance. So like the only reason you're not born Muslim is because you weren't born to Muslim parents.
but now I have a
or
choice.
you were born in fucking another country than America. Like that doesn't make any sense to me.
That you're not born. You're born.
You're born into in whatever religion just because your parents decided to have
Right.
sex and
You
have
can't-
you.
you can't
say
and it's
you're-
them. And you picked a religion that they like. You went to church because your parents took you to that church.
But you're saying that
Yeah, I
as
know,
a
it's
kid.
ridiculous.
As a kid, you're saying that as a kid. Like as adults now, we have an option.
Oh, so now let me go shopping for one. Now that my
Sure,
parents
whatever
I'll go to
religion
the
makes
store.
sense to you.
I'll go to the store or I'll go on Amazon Prime and do like a shopping. Be like,
Amazon
this
Prime, let me
this
get a
one's the most
religion.
affordable one. And this one comes with Prime, so I'll get it faster. Let me do that one.
Let me tell you guys something. This is an inspirational quote from Ikkyu.
EQ
From
Yep.
what? What's
From,
that?
from Ikkyu.
is a Japanese guy?
Yes, it is.
Cool.
It says, "Many paths lead from the foot of the mountain, but at the peak we all gaze at the single bright moon." And that might be the answer to your question as to why are there so many religions in it.
No idea what that even
Unnecessarily,
fucking means.
I know, because it's an abstract.
Hey,
it's
so
an
what-
abstract concept.
Does anybody know what that means?
No,
Let me
what-
say
yeah,
it
yeah,
again.
so
What is the meaning of life to you?
There is no meaning.
He has plenty of text messages in the middle of the night to sending to me. He's like sweating in his sleep. Like, what's that all mean?
So can
No,
you?
no, I'm not sweating. I'm actually the opposite of that. I'm in a great mood. I'm usually having some wine, usually eating some chocolate, and I'm like, yes, there is
What
no
type of
meaning.
chocolate?
This is the meaning.
Oh yeah.
This
in
is
a-
the meaning.
Then
in a
there,
happy
then
type
that's
way.
the meaning.
Me-
Then that's the meaning.
Yes.
That there is no meaning.
That's your-
And you don't need. There's no God or religion for that.
So meaningless
People-
things can be meaningful.
The
People- yeah,
imperfection
people
in
make
every
up-
is
people-
perfection. That's
Listen,
what I'm
can I
saying.
tell you just without? I'm trying to. Don't want to seem rude, but the only
You already came
people,
out of-
the only people who need religion are weak people. The only people who need organized religion are weak individuals.
No, it's a lot harder
People
to be a
who-
religious person in the current society than it is to be an atheist.
I disagree.
No, because an
disagree.
atheist can do
People-
whatever the fuck they want. They don't have to live by anything.
Not true.
Yeah,
not
yeah,
true.
yeah.
I have to drive the speed limit just like you. I can't rape or kill people just like you. I do everything you do.
But
I just don't have a
no,
fucking. I don't have like
no,
a fucking
that's
insurance
not-
policy
it's not-
in case I die.
No,
like
no,
I won't spend eternity in a form of hell.
No, it's not for weak people. That now will come off rude, and that will come off.
I mean it to. I mean it to come
already
off
came
rude.
off.
That's how I feel about it.
If anybody knows
Like,
somebody
if you,
Can you be religious and believe in dinosaurs at the same time then?
Yeah,
You can't.
Where is this whole thing
Hold-
about dinosaurs?
hold on. When you say religious,
when I was-
you can't be part of an organized religion and believe in dinosaurs because all forms of our religion, like
No.
Christianity,
Let me explain
the
to you-
Bible says that the earth was created how long ago?
How long ago?
Yeah. Like how long does it say?
What
I don't
is
think
it?
it has a date. Like it was.
It has an exact
It,
date, I think.
it has an exact time.
No, it says it was created in 7 days. I don't know. Like.
Okay.
when.
But it does.
It's like
it's very clear.
I think it's
that they-
5,000?
That the dinosaurs 65 million years ago,
5,000?
like that time didn't exist.
Have you ever seen a?
Okay.
Let's see
I'm
the
gonna
explain.
play. I'm gonna play.
looked-
I'm gonna play.
okay,
devil's
what
I haven't looked
advocate.
at the Bible in a long
Okay,
time,
but what is
but
your point?
I'm telling you right now, the Bible doesn't date back 65 million years ago. Okay.
Let him explain.
No, explain what?
Well, he
How,
asked you
how
he-
you can
he said,
believe in how you can believe in dinosaurs and they're
religious.
You said you were
Well,
going to
let
explain
me
something.
play devil's advocate.
no, I was
Have
talking
you
about-
ever
hold
seen?
on, hold on.
Let me play devil's advocate. Have you ever seen?
You love to play devil's advocate,
Have
piece
you
of shit.
Have you ever seen a dinosaur in person?
I've seen fossils.
Have you ever seen them dig up a fossil that they discovered in the ground in person?
I've seen video of it.
65 million years
He's
after
asking me a
they-
question. I've seen video of it.
Okay.
I've never been at a fossil site. No.
Okay. Well, what I'm saying is that
Here we go with the conspiracy
no,
theorists. Here we go.
maybe you. I'm playing devil's advocate. I
Okay,
obviously believe
okay.
there's dinosaurs, but
Well, okay. Just before you start this, can I just ask you, do you believe in dinosaurs?
yeah.
Okay, thank you. Go ahead.
I mean, like, I'm just thinking of it logically.
Yes.
It makes more sense. Dinosaurs.
Okay.
But if
Thank you for thinking
But-
of something logically.
but let me tell you though. Let me
For
play
once.
devil's advocate. Shut the fuck
No,
up.
and then
Let him finish,
after,
let him finish,
wait,
let him
let me
finish.
just say that after I'm gonna explain the whole thing about dinosaurs because it's not so much.
The whole
that
thing. He
which
said
is-
the whole thing about dinosaurs, guys, because I'm a dinosaur
Which is
expert.
what he should be doing right now.
Yeah, go ahead. Go.
Okay, so you have turned the belief of dinosaurs because you've seen them maybe dig it up. You don't know if it's real or not on TV. You've turned the belief of dinosaurs
even that.
into
Yeah,
Let him finish.
into a religion because you don't
Religion?
know because
I don't base any beliefs off the fact that dinosaurs
you
exist.
believe that dinosaurs existed, and I
Yeah,
do too.
'cause
But what I'm
I've seen
saying
enough.
is that
I've seen enough proof to say they exist, but I don't change my life. My life is not impacted by the fact that I think that dinosaurs exist.
We're
I don't
doing-
have sex before I get married because I'm worried that dinosaurs are going to come back and punish me for something.
you're gonna have sex one of these days. I promise. And you're not gonna be a virgin until you're forever. I promise
But
you.
but do you see that point?
Yes, I do.
The difference of of using it as a belief system or just believing that they existed. Honestly, if dinosaurs existed or didn't exist, my life would be changed zero.
Okay,
Let-
let's
Now,
see.
no,
Yes,
no, here's-
give his opinion.
Yeah, I want to
on
give
it.
the
Alright.
guess that let him divulge his
you
dinosaur
took the whole
knowledge.
thing out of context. What I was talking about was like make your own because I feel like people only know about dinosaurs because like if your school teacher told you, like we don't even question it. I was trying to give you the example about Christopher Columbus. Like they portrayed this guy as a hero. That's what I was telling you. That's all I was telling you.
Who's
Yeah.
they?
There's a lot of.
Oh, okay,
yeah.
I don't need to. I know what you mean when you say they. Okay, so you're using.
I was saying to do your own thinking instead of someone else doing the thinking for you and say, here's this proof that these dinosaurs exist 65 million. Okay, cool. Let me go and do some research. Same thing with Christopher Columbus. This guy came over here and he discovered America. He didn't discover shit.
Yo, Christopher Columbus looks stupid as hell.
Well, they actually said they don't know how he looks.
Oh,
It's
okay.
just make
I thought he looked like Brad Pitt.
No.
I'm gonna go ahead and save that. I'm gonna show you guys what he
Wait.
looks like.
So what was I
Alright.
saying? Was that? Okay, that's a fair.
Do your
It's a
own
fair
thinking.
argument. It's a fair argument to say that you just believe in dinosaurs or that you just believe in something because someone told you and you kind of don't question it. But
Yeah.
but I've seen dinosaur fossils. Like I've
On
actually seen
TV.
them, and I've seen them like or most of it put together like in a
I don't have all the
museum.
facts.
Do you want
but
to know
there's-
something interesting? That none of the dinosaur bones I've heard are the actual bones in the museums. They're replicas of the bones, which is kind of weird.
No.
I mean,
no way.
it would
Yeah.
make sense because they don't want someone to steal them or something.
Or they're fake. They're just counterfeit. That could be.
Hey, let's get into it, guys. What
Well,
are we
they
talking
say-
about?
the
What are we
idea
talking
that
about?
they're not like easily accessible and they use like fake models of it.
I don't understand why would it be so fragile. They've lived 65 million years.
No, I didn't say fragile. Someone's
No.
stealing because they're worth a lot of money.
Ain't nobody fucking stealing fossils and selling them.
Yes, they are.
They don't have them like at
Leonardo DiCaprio just owned something that
don't
was
have-
stolen. Paul, what did he just buy that was stolen?
I'm sure they stole it from him, but I'm saying they don't have these bones at the Quickie Mart. They have them like well secured, dude. What are you talking about?
What the fuck what's that mean? They have a museum.
Exactly.
Museums are fucking banks all of a sudden?
They have security, bro. They're not gonna. You can't just walk inside.
Okay, well, it's not. We don't need to argue the minor details.
All right.
But what I was trying to say is that
I didn't know they were fake.
what I was trying to say is that as a human being, you trust people to teach you things that are smarter than you. Just I can use the electricity thing. How you said, how do I know it's going to turn on? And then I don't understand how it turns on. Yeah, but I trusted an electrician to set this building up and to install the lighting fixtures in here. And I trust that if I turn the light on, if the bulb's not blown out, it's going to turn on. So if someone who has experience in
But it's just like
is
a
it archaeology?
belief.
Archaeology. Hold on, let me finish. Archaeology, who studies fucking things in the ground and digs it up and goes, "Hey, we've tested these things. These are fossils of other animals that don't exist anymore, and we can tell by how deep the fucking rocks or whatever the shit is from a long time ago." So I trust that someone smarter than me is giving me accurate information. But I'm not going to change my belief system. Like if we want to use it to compare religion, I'm not going to change my life based on the fact that I think they exist or not.
But wouldn't you say it's just a belief that you believe that the lights are going to come in?
It's a trust system that I believe that I trust someone smarter than myself. But there is actual facts. Unlike religion, there's no actual fucking hard evidence and facts.
You don't believe in prayer?
No.
You should
And
try.
if you said in any other circumstance, some dude sitting talking to himself and someone talking back to him, and if it wasn't based on him talking to God, you would turn him into a psych ward. You would say, "Oh, this guy's deranged." Or if someone told you that he talked to God and God told him to kill everyone at the school, you would automatically go, "Oh, this guy's insane." Why not say, "Oh, that must have been God telling him to do that"?
Well, really quick.
How do you decide if that was actually God or not?
Why would
I'm gonna let you take
dinosaurs?
this
And
one.
if this guy says very clearly it was God and God told me to kill all these kids at the school, I just did what God told me to do.
It was probably the devil, though. You got it confused. It was not the
They send that guy to the insane ward. Either way.
Yeah,
Yeah, but if he did something good, you'd be like, "Oh yeah, cool." Yeah.
Well, because it falls
Yeah, it must
in-
have been God.
because
in
it-
that circumstance, it must have been God.
Look, God is it.
You understand?
God-
He's crazy both ways.
God
He's
mirrors
He's
nature.
psychotic either way.
Look, God
psychotic
mirrors.
either way. If
When
he's
you
talking
look
to
at
shit,
how God- this guy's
space,
going. There's no stopping when he
if
goes.
he's talking to
There's no stopping him.
space and he hears someone talking back to him, he's psycho. Whether he says kill someone or go buy the bum on the street fucking food, he's psycho.
I'll tell you right now, these
I talk
dinosaur
to
bones
myself
look
all the
fake
time.
as hell.
There's a difference in talking to yourself
I talk
or
to myself,
speaking
too.
and
I
then
need
hearing
expert
someone
advice.
else speak back to you.
Yeah, I know.
There's a
I know,
difference.
it is crazy. So have you ever thought of...
Dinosaur bones don't. I mean, it doesn't even make sense.
What doesn't?
What the?
What doesn't make sense?
That's where I mean.
You're looking at bones.
Yeah.
Look for skin, or imagine skin, tissue, muscles. There's other
feathers,
things there.
feathers.
Yeah, don't
There's
forget
tons of
feathers.
things
They're
there.
most likely like feathers.
Anthony, I'm just 65 million. You don't think that over time they were just like
I love how the
turned
bones.
to nothing?
Yeah, the bones.
What do you mean? Why?
Yeah, because
65
it's good.
They're
million,
underground.
dude?
They're
Look,
underground?
I'm gonna be on
How
Caesar's
long do your
side for
bones
this one
last?
because
How long do your bones last?
you're so
I don't know.
overpowering.
That's
on that
65.
mic.
You think
He's
65 million?
It's an animal on that.
Well, he's bringing it out of me because he keeps talking about stupid shit. Like the bones would just disintegrate. Your
65
bones-
million years. Pottery, like
This won't last. This won't last. This won't
Yeah,
last.
that won't last.
His bones will.
You're telling me
Why?
you're telling me a
Because
chicken
there's
bone.
different-
But this is glass.
You're telling me
Why
a
wouldn't this last?
you're telling me a chicken bone with like marrow in it will last 65 million years
what in it?
with
What'd you
like
call it?
with
What in it?
with marrow in it. Like you're
Oh,
telling me a
marrow?
bone would last for 65 million years.
Listen, I preface this whole
How
thing
many-
by saying I'm putting my trust into someone who has experience
trust.
in these circumstances to believe that what they give me is accurate.
Okay,
and I
but-
can't think
so
of
you're
enough reasons. I can't think of enough reasons to think why would they would make it up or spend all this time faking all this information in this time.
Well, I'm just wondering.
not
Yeah,
Okay.
I can't think of one.
Okay, so now in taking all that, yes, it's a little crazy to think 65 million years ago, or that these animals could be as tall as buildings, all that stuff.
Yeah.
Yes, it's crazy, but you know what the safe thing is? I don't change my fucking life based on it. I don't operate in a certain way because of it.
and the universe is under no obligation to make sense to us. So just because it's crazy and there were dinosaurs as big as buildings,
Yeah,
and
like
we don't
it
get
doesn't.
it. Just because we can't fathom it doesn't mean that like
Yeah,
there's a conspiracy.
He
here.
always throws up the 65 million years ago. He's like, he's 65. Like he can't fathom that time frame. It's like, I can't either, but that doesn't mean it's not possible.
But according
it doesn't
to
like that doesn't mean that the experts that tell me that.
Yeah,
I'm gonna
but-
be like, you guys are stupid because I can't imagine how long in time that would
Nah,
be.
that makes-
65
doesn't
minutes
make
ago, according to the Bible, it wasn't even
Yeah,
it
exactly.
wasn't created yet. So how
Yeah.
does that work?
Yeah, exactly. My fucking point. Exactly my fucking point. We should end it there.
All right, guys. Well, look, I want to say thank
Hopefully
you,
she's
Caesar.
better.
It's been a pleasure having
the
you.
pleasure was mine.
Thanks for coming.
We had some good conversations. I think I'm going to title this one
It's,
Religion and Dinosaurs.
Crazy. How about crazy Caesar?
The KAP Show.
Surprise, motherfucker.